Okay.
And we're live. Hopefully everything's working. Zoom was giving me a bunch of shit tonight and whatnot. Welcome back to another RC Jesus or Thursday night jam with RC Jesus and SASquatch. I'm Nick, aka RC Jesus. This is Chris from Sale Audio Solutions, aka SASquatch, and Sean McSherry from Sean's RC Construction will be our guest tonight, talking about his channel, events he goes to. He also works with Operation 11 Charlie as a veteran. So he will be on shortly. And in the meantime, we'll just be shooting the shit waiting for him. He said he was probably gonna be 5, 10 minutes late. So sorry about the delay. Zoom was giving me hell for like 20 minutes, but I finally got this to work, it seems. So what's up, Stacy? What's up, Trail Crawlers RC? How y'all doing tonight?
Hello.
I'm better now that I'm not stressing over the computer giving me hell for the last 20 minutes. I hate when that kind of shit happens. Especially, it's always when you're under a time crunch too, right? Oh, Chris, guess what I got?
What you
Beecher's flagship.
got?
If you're not a regular watcher of the show, you probably don't know what that is. It's this awesome cheese Chris introduced us to last year at Proline, made locally where he's from, and it's hard to find. There was one Sprouts Market that had it here, but it was a ways away, so I found it on Amazon. That shit is $35 a pound. Woo! So I bought 2 pounds, because why fuck around? And then I proceeded to eat a quarter of a pound as soon as I opened the box.
Oh, fuck.
But it was delicious. Um, so tonight the kiddo made cheeseburgers and mashed potatoes, and I threw that on my burger.
With a laxative
Couple
chaser?
slices. Huh?
You had a laxative chaser after eating all that cheese?
Yeah. I live on cheese, man. My body's adapted to it. I'm fine. Dairy is my jam. Tommy's listening,
It's good
won't be
cheese.
commenting. He's driving. Oh yeah, because you guys are heading up north to Juice Box Hobbies beach party, right? Probably fairly quick
Everybody's going
drive
to
for
the
you
beach
guys. Huh?
party.
Should be good weather for it, I think. Hopefully you guys can sell a bunch of shit, pay for your gas and hotel and all that jazz at least. Oh, and here comes Sean kicking in. Sean's a character. If you're not familiar with Sean, he's a lot of fun. We always have a good time together at events.
Another player has entered the game.
Right.
Player three has entered the game.
A second shit show person has entered the chat.
I don't know what was up with my mouse. It just fucking wouldn't let me click OK there, the motherfucker.
Yeah, apparently it's being one of those nights. Zoom was giving me a bunch of shit. You at home or are you traveling somewhere as usual?
On the road in a fucking hotel as
I was
usual.
gonna say that looks very hotel.
Yeah, sweating my ass off down in fucking Houston.
Oh, you're still in Texas?
Yeah, I'll be here I don't know, probably October or something, probably.
Okay. Well, everybody, this is Sean from Sean's RC Construction. He's got quite a few toys. You probably only have what, a couple with you though, eh?
Yeah, well, in my other hotel room, I have the dozer, I have the dozer, the excavator, a couple of trucks. I actually have a truck over there to be in, and then I have the
Other
dump
hotel
truck.
room. You have 2 hotel rooms?
Well, they're going to renovate this room I'm in at the minute, so they just had to switch me out fucking rooms. Because this weekend they're going to rent. They're paying in the fucking ass, I was like, do you realize how much stuff I had to shift around, especially the construction
Right.
stuff. Like I put the 8x8 the other day, and it had the dozer on it with a swing trailer. The fucking
Yep.
elevator actually took a shunt on me. I was like, oh crap! I was like, what the hell?
I'm overloading it with toys.
Yeah, I thought it was about to fucking drop down in it.
Nice. What are you drinking tonight?
Just Coors.
I was gonna say it looks like a course. I'm on cheerleader beers again, as most often the case. So you're in Houston. What are you doing for work down there?
I'm building a cheesecake factory.
Fun.
Yeah.
Those
So
are
a lot of
usually
people don't
great.
realize, they own 25 different restaurants. So that's what keeps me busy. Yeah, restaurants. Keeps me as busy as hell. Like so.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean's a traveler. He's all over the place all the time. The Trail Crawler says what's up. Jim says what's up from Jim's RCs. What's up, Jim?
Yeah, I'm just gonna chat up actually.
So, and look at this, both of you on the phone. Jesus.
All the chat up, wouldn't it?
So yeah,
My
so you
internet
got what?
sucks. I know.
Yeah, it does. You got what?
Trying to
Your
figure out
Dozer,
why.
your V10, your rock truck, your
Yeah,
Slim, what else with you?
I've got the Lesu, the 8x8 with me. I've got the Tamiya, the 770 with me.
Yeah.
I've got the rest of the excavator with me, swing trailer, a flatbed trailer.
Do you drive to all these locations? You do.
No, the great thing, that's why I take so much shit, like, because I just call Roadrunner. My company pays for it. So Roadrunner come, put my car in the truck. I just load all the shit in, and they go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But then I didn't actually bring any of the trucks on this time. I had the dozer, the excavator, and this dump truck with me. And then I found out like that Texas mini RC mini taxes, whatever they've got actually lots of 1/14th events down here. So I flew home before that event, and I was in my garage. I was looking at the trailer, I was looking at the trucks, and I was like, how the fuck how did I get this down to Texas, like, you know? And then I just happened to look over my golf clubs there in the golf bag, in the carry bag, and I was like,
yep,
that looks like the right length for a trailer. Threw
right.
the fucking clothes out, packed everything in it. Like,
there you go.
The weight of it, you can hardly even lift it, but they only charge you the same price as a set of golf clubs. So I was like, fine, here, take it, no problem. The guy went to lift it, and he was like, wait a minute, that's not golf clubs. And I was like, too late, it's paid for.
Too late.
Yeah.
I'm committed. You have to deal with this.
Yeah, but it was good I figured that out, because then now, like, remember when I came up to Jeremy's event, I didn't have anything with me. But now I know I can do that. I can throw a trailer and a truck and a golf. And
Right. At least have something to play with.
Yeah. Something.
Nice. So Sean does Sean's RC construction on YouTube, and since he travels all the time, he manages to find quite a few events and shit to go to. And then you're also a part of Operation 11 Charlie, and you do the Monday night show with them fairly frequently still, right? I haven't been able to catch it in a while. I'm always busy.
It's been a while since I've been on, but I'm busy as heck, like, you know, so.
Yeah, same here. Monday nights, I'm usually busy doing all kinds of shit, and then all of a sudden it's like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, missed it. Shit.
I know, it's crazy. Like, 'cause I tell everybody, like, I'm a kindergarten teacher for adults. Like, construction worker. Yeah, it's funny when they're all out in the open, they all act like the biggest tough guys in the world. As soon as they cross into that job site, the biggest bunch of crybabies you'll ever meet. Like, you know, it's ridiculous the mindset they have.
Yeah, that's just having employees nowadays, I think, for 90% of the cases.
Like, I would love to, like, if I knew I wouldn't get in trouble with HR, I would put dog collars on them, and every time I catch them on their phone, and just shock the hell out of them. Like, you know, just after a couple of shocks, they'll put the phone down and then they'll learn, like, doesn't it?
You think? I don't know. A dog will. A human might take 20 or 30.
Yeah, that's it, you know. And I'd probably just had a couple of extra for the fun of it.
You know? Right. Just crank it up to 11.
Yeah, that's
but these collars go to 11.
Yeah. That's
Oh, so
crazy.
you're in Houston for a while, eh?
Yeah, I'm like, so it pays the bills. It pays for all the construction.
Right. Well, it's super dope that on the company dime, you're already loading shit up, so you can just throw it in there with that.
That's it. Like, yeah, you know. And then that was a deal.
You got everything everywhere.
Yeah, and that was a deal I made with a wife. I was like, listen, my salary goes into the bank. That pays everything. I said the per diem, you don't ask what it gets spent on. You don't want to know what it gets spent on, and that's it. Like, I just keep 100% of the per diem.
Yep.
As far as she knows,
cheap and use that per diem for toys.
Yeah, as far as she knows, all this shit is bought in Walmart. Like, no.
Yeah, I go spend $100 a toy, honey. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I did actually I just ordered a new excavator too. I just ordered the it's 1/14 scale, but it's the 395.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, it's mad. It's like for a 1/14 scale, it's pretty big. It's 55 kilos or something, like even for 1/14 scale, which is like
Yeah,
120
that's what, like
pounds.
120, 115 pounds or something.
Yeah, so it's pretty big for. Because it even makes the bucket of my lasso look tiny, and the lasso, the 374, is a pretty big bucket.
Who makes that one?
I'm not sure who makes it. It's through Tucon, so you never know who makes. I think it's Eagle, not Eagle. They have some other brand, something They have some other.
There's so many of them now. I swear
Yeah,
there's like 20 companies making the shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, cause that lasso, I'm sick of working in that. Like, look, I just replaced the whole new drive motor in it.
Really?
I still no idea on earth how the hell a drive motor actually snapped in two.
Damn.
Like,
yeah, that's bad.
It's so crazy. Yeah, and then of course the fucking scammers. You can't buy just one. You have to buy fucking them in pairs. So it's like,
the good thing about that is now that you have a spare, it will never break again.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and the spare will gather cobwebs. Like,
right. That's the rule. Like, I open a couple drawers here, and it's just full of the wear and replacement heavy equipment parts. And once you have them, it never fails again. Yeah.
I know it's brutal. Like,
It's better to have it and it not break than not having it break and be down 2 months waiting for it or something.
It is. I still have no idea though how the hell that one snapped like that on an excavator. Like just.
Yeah, because I thought the Lissu stuff was pretty robust in general, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But I think they knew there was a. I think it was they knew there was a flaw or something because the new ones that you buy, it actually says upgraded like track motors. So I think they because it was the same as like when I first bought it, the freaking valve block they made in it is too small. Didn't allow enough pressure. You could only use one function. So I had to go buy
that would suck on an excavator.
Yeah, so I had to go and buy a whole new freaking valve block, just upgrade the whole valve block in it.
Right.
So I'm done with that lasso excavator. So I'm like, you know what? That's why I ordered the new one. Like, and the new one I ordered it.
Sometimes they just make a bad unit in design, and you just learn, and you're like, okay, not touching that with a 10-foot pole anymore. And then
that's it.
When else knows? Stay away.
Yeah, it's like your loader, the one you have. For
the old 870K, the only piece I have that I hate.
It's like that freaking thing. Like,
one of my buddies posted one for sale, cheap, $1,800 today, with the white cab and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's a couple years old. And I was like, is that the 870K? He's like, yep. I was like, okay, that's all I need to know. I'm out.
Good luck.
I already have one of those that's never going to run again.
Yeah, paperweight. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, it'll be a good load on a trailer, you know.
Yeah, that's it. But,
it just becomes a permanent load. So I got 100 hours out of it, 200 hours out of it before I gave up on it. Because it really ran well for a few years until it started giving me shit. And then once it started giving me shit, it's never stopped. Like you fix one thing, it runs for an hour or two, something else breaks. You fix that, runs for an hour or two, something else breaks. So after changing axles 2 or 3 times and fixing a few lines and this and that, blah, blah, I was like, fuck it. Had it. I quit. You win. Garbage. No.
That's it. And that's why I like the XD RC ones, because they don't have the lock and diffs on the because I know a few guys have had the same one with all the lock and diffs on it, and when they're turning, they forget to unlock the diffs, and they're digging into stuff, and that's where they end up breaking the drive shaft strap.
Oh, I never had that issue. What happened to me on those 870K axles is the way they bolt on. They use like 4 1mm tiny little bolts
to bolt the axle on.
Yeah, the outer hub. That bolts it all to the main center section of the axle. And those always come loose and work their way loose and start wobbling and then shear them off into the axle housing and shit. So then the whole thing's fucked because you're not getting in there with a drill and a tap or a helicoil. You know, it's just too damn small. Maybe if I had a bunch of precision machining equipment, you know, that was 10 grand, but I don't. So I just gave up, and I've learned if it has those axles, stay away.
from it. I know it was like the first time my D10 when I did D10, one of the drives would work and then it would like stop and slip and go. Dude, 4 times I took all them planetary gears out. They were perfect and I looked at them. I'm like, am I rebuilding this fucking one 4 times? And then finally on the 5th time when I took it out, I noticed the actual what do you call the little tiny gear, like the whatever the fucking little gear motor on the actual motor shaft itself.
The sun gear?
Yeah, so it was the shaft of the motor that actually had worn down. And it was slipping inside that. But it took me 5 times of rebuilding the fucking thing to figure that out.
Right.
And once I changed the motor and put the shaft on, that was totally fine.
Yeah, because those shafts are usually hardened, so you're not even gonna think to look for that.
Yeah, that was it. Like, and the worst of it, on the D10, it doesn't have a grub screw. It doesn't have anything. It's actually just one that you hammer on.
Yep. They love those press-on gears on those things.
It's like fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. They don't even have a D or a double D shaft either. It's just press on to a round shaft. If it was press on a D shaft, you'd be all right. But if it's press on a round shaft, it's like what?
Yeah. And that's why that was the last thing on earth I was thinking of. Like, oh, that's what it is. The motor, like,
What's your next event you're thinking you're going to be at? Do you know?
I don't know. There's another one coming up in Hobby Town in Waco. I met RC every day. He was there 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Josh went because he's getting into it.
Yeah, I met him there 2 weeks ago at the one in Waco, and then I think he's up at Jeremy's place this weekend.
He is. He's up there for the box speed card. I don't want to play right now, Bubby. Always with this tire incessantly. Especially if I'm on a phone call or a video chat, huh? He's like, you're not paying enough attention to me. I got to interrupt.
I got it, you too. Did he ever finish that crane for you yet or no?
Finish the what? The crane?
The crane? Yeah.
He's working on it, but I don't think it's finished yet. You're waiting on outrigger parts, right, Chris?
Oh, on the truck?
On the crane.
The crane.
The crane's just me being lazy.
Understandable.
Yeah. I have an idea. I have an idea to make the outriggers work. I just haven't pulled it down to fuck with it.
Yeah. I'll have it another 6 months or a year. That's fine. I'm never in a rush. I know how it is. I'm the same way when I'm building shit and doing stuff. I've
been thinking about it. I want to get it.
Set it aside for a while, get back in the zone, set it aside.
That's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah. Looks like you're working on the Defender Customs generator, eh, Chris?
Yeah, I'm working on the generator right now.
Those things are cool.
Is that the one that takes the DeWalt battery, or is that just the regular one?
It's the Milwaukee or DeWalt. But yeah, I have it set up for Milwaukee.
Yeah, we run the red shit. No, that yeller.
Red stuff.
Red and black.
Red, leave it in the shed. Oh man, I'm exhausted. Long day.
So how you enjoying life without having to get up to the hobby shop?
Shit. I took Tuesdays and Wednesdays off, so I'm still only doing 5 days a week, thankfully. I was like, I got too much shit to do to work 7 days a week, so I'm cranking Thursday through Monday. And then Wednesday and Tuesday I go grocery shopping, mow the lawn, weed whack, take care of shit around the house, sleep in, shit like that, you know.
So you need it every now and again, like, you know.
I mean, yeah, you gotta have the time to do that shit, or I'd be working 16, 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
And 15 years ago, that wasn't so hard to do, but I just don't have that kind of energy anymore. I feel bad for people in their 40s and 50s that still work like 70 to 100-hour weeks. I'm like, man, your 20s and 30s, okay, but in your 40s and 50s, how the hell are you pulling that off and surviving?
Yeah, I know. I have a couple of guys at my job site, and it's like, dude, just fucking retire, eh? Just let go. They're all like they're running crews, and I'm like, even running a crew, dude, just go and like if I'm I'm your age, I'm gonna be sitting in the Bahamas somewhere, sipping fucking margaritas, like, you know.
The margarita's digging a hole in the beach. With
Yeah.
the equipment.
Yeah. Just fucking scooping sand out,
Yeah.
pouring it over somebody's bikini.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Some chick's laying down, face down. You just walk up with the excavator and pull the knot out.
Yeah. Put the claw into it.
You can't even talk like that nowadays, though. It's not the 80s or 90s anymore. Someone's got to try and cancel us, but we're not cancelable.
It's crazy though, because even my industry, like the amount of whining and people calling HR and everything, it's like, "Man, just shut up, you know."
Yeah.
Like, I joke with them like HR's got me on speed dial. Crazy.
You're their favorite, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Because especially like I don't mean it. Like we say, like my culture, we just say the word cunt. Like
Right.
it don't mean anything. So then I'd be in a job site with a load of people that doesn't know me, and I'd be like, "Listen, you stupid cunt, what are you talking about?" And then they get all bent out of shit because I'm like, "Why are you getting upset?" And he's like, "Well, you just called me a stupid cunt." Like, no, like, okay, well, I didn't mean it in that way. Like,
Yeah, I didn't mean it the American way. I meant it.
yeah. Like, so
Yeah, you guys
all,
use cunt and cock pretty freely. And those are like the two over here that are like the top level curse words.
Yeah, it's I don't understand why though. Like, it's just, we use it to explain. Like, if I was talking to people, I wouldn't say me, Chris, and Nick were on a chat last night. I'd be like, me and them other two cunts were in a chat. That's how we just describe it, like, you know?
Yep.
Everybody's like, okay.
Americans don't get that shit. They should hear your accent and immediately know, oh, it's in a different term.
Yeah. Like, they cut their fucking tongue out here for using it.
Oh, yeah, dude. God forbid you ever use see you next Tuesday with a woman. Holy fuck. Your life is over. I think that is the absolute top level fucking thing you can say to piss people off, is if you say that to a fucking they will lose their shit.
That's it. And we have so many different fucking terms for it. Like, it's just, it's crazy.
Yep. Oh. So you got any plans for this weekend? Because you take your shit out around the hotel and find sites and shit and go to your job sites, right? And use it,
Yeah,
right?
I could take them to the job sites, but like, okay, that's why I put a video out there a few weeks ago. First cut, I dropped my dozer and done the first cut before we opened the ground. Like, about my dozer, like, fuck is, I'm first to play in this dirt. Like,
This is my site. I'll run this bitch.
Yeah, so we're ready for some foundations. Let's go. Might be a while, but we'll get it done.
Right. Yeah, it'll take a lot longer, but it'll be way more fun.
Yeah.
So I tell people when it comes to using them practically, I'm like, you can use them practically. It takes 5 times longer, but it's 100 times more fun. So it evens out.
You try and explain to people, they don't realize like how fun they are they start playing with them and they go, like, you know.
Yeah, I don't know how many people have watched me playing with stuff at events and be like, isn't that boring? Just like sitting there moving dirt. And I'll be like, here's a radio. And then 8 hours later, they're like, oh shit, it's 10 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, see, exactly.
Yeah, I know, yeah, it is.
That's
how cabin fever. Yeah, like cabin fever this year, like I looked around at one stage, I was talking to, I don't know, I was still talking to Frank, I was standing talking to Frank, and I looked around, and every piece of my machinery was going around everywhere.
Right.
I was standing with not even a controller in my hand. I was just laughing, me and Frank. He's like, yep, that's it.
That's the best part, though, is sharing it and getting other people into it and watching
that. Yeah, that's it. Because there's even times like the people in the crowd there and stuff, I just hand them controller and say, here, take a go at it a minute. You see,
right?
And you see, they're like the whole reason they come there is to see the shit, and then if one of them get a controller in their hand, they're like, oh, we're joyed, it's made their weekend. You know?
Yeah. Yep. They just get that big shit eating grin on their face and turn into a 5 or 6 year old. It's wonderful.
Yeah. I wish that dude from Vietnam would get back to me though with that Korean. Like he's
yeah, that's DPS, right?
Yeah, he just fucking ghosted altogether. He's like, yeah, text me. He's like, blah, blah, PM me. Send me shit at PM the ring. Bang, just ghost. Yeah. After PM and then just ghost.
I've heard that about him, where like for like a month or two, no one will hear a word from him, and then all of a sudden he's back at it for a few months, and then he disappears for a couple months. But who knows what he's going on? He's halfway across the world in Vietnam, so God knows what he's up to.
Yeah, because the guy friggin' had one at cabin fever, but I didn't see him even run it or do anything. Like he just.
I didn't see it get used either. I was bummed.
Yeah.
I walked in and saw it. I was like, yes, I can't wait to see that thing in action. And then
Yeah.
if he did run it, I missed it because I just saw it sit there all weekend. I'm like, well,
yeah, I didn't see it move all weekend at all. Like just set it up and done. Like the 3D printed one I set up, like I just set it up to make sure everything went together and done. But I haven't seen it again since that. It's in friggin' it went to New Hampshire with Mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna. What's that?
What's he doing with it?
Well, I just says, here, you're taking this back with you. I'll get it off you whenever.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like he was like, wait, what? I'm taking this big box. I was like, yep, can't go with me.
I don't have room for this shit.
Yeah. So, because when I get it back, then I'm gonna change all the screws to like pins, so they can do like quick connect.
Right.
Sections on it or something.
Yeah, because it took you forever to set it up, didn't it?
Yeah. And I only put like fucking 2 screws in each section just to make sure it went like. So you were to do every screw, you'd be there for a fucking lifetime.
You had yours set up at Jeremy's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, and then we were talking about how you had like every other screw in just to get it up because it was 18 screws.
It's fucking crazy.
So you're gonna bolt it together in sections, right? And then just have pins and parts of it, so it's like 2, 3 sections.
Yeah, just go. You take it apart this time in like 2 or 3 sections.
Right.
Instead of every individual little freaking piece or something.
Yep. Yeah, make some pins with a hat on the end and a hole in the end, so you can run a body clip through.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little clip in it, like little body pins or something like.
Right.
Little thin ones.
Oh.
Yeah, Jeremy's got another event coming up September. I can't make that one though. That would be a good one to make too. Like
it'd be prime weather.
Yeah, 5th and 6th or something. The good thing about his event, you don't get kicked out at 5 or 6 o'clock.
Right.
Like, you're there to whenever fucking you can't stand anymore. It's just like, all right.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome when you can run till like 2, 3 in the morning if you want.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Nobody yelling at you, get out. That's the worst with cabin fever. Like it just comes 5 o'clock and they're like, get out. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm with them. With I load this truck,
Well, this year was awesome because they let us stay till what, 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
So that extra 3 hours made a big difference. Because then you can be there like 11, 12 hours running during the day if you want, or shoot shit or whatever.
That's it, like.
I don't know if I'm going to make cabin in 26 or not. If I do, I probably won't be a vendor again this year. I'll probably just show up with some equipment, but it's up in the air whether I'm going to make that one. I know I'm out on every event for the rest of the year besides RCEC, TTC.
Yeah. Are you going to Pro Line this year or no?
Nope, not this year. This will be my off year anyways because it's every other year, but I don't know if I'll make that one next year either. I hope to, but we'll see. I'd like to drive out to that one next year if possible and bring the equipment and all that shit.
Yeah, that'd be a nice drive out too.
Yeah, see a lot of cool stuff. I've never driven out west past Alabama, I guess. Never been through Louisiana and Texas and all that. I used to live in Arizona, but Louisiana, Texas, and New Mexico would be all new to me.
Yeah, Texas, the size of this place is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that'll be like 19 hours of the trip just getting through Texas.
Yeah. Like not last weekend, the weekend before when I went to Waco, and then I went to Waco on the Saturday, done the event, and then I went to Dallas on the Sunday, and I could have drove across Ireland in fucking less time.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But then when I was in Waco, I had to go to. Remember back in the 90s, was I had the siege.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to go and just visit them. I thought it would have been like old burnt out room, but they actually built a building back again. There's one building built back, and the
Really?
thing's cool. Yeah, I was like, whoa! I thought it was going to just see old ruins, but they built the building back and everything. But it was just weird to stand on the
Davidians are
road
back
and
in
where
full
the
effect.
railings. That was like the early '90s. But I remember, like, I grew up in Belfast, where we had car bombing, shooting,
Right.
and then we were watching that, saying these fucking Americans are crazy. But outside our own window, it was like,
Yeah.
we were like, these fucking Americans are crazy.
The 70s, 80s, and 90s in Ireland were crazy, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like everyone forgot about that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, no, it used to be a fucking wild place to be. Like you could get blown up, shot up, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Thankfully, we made it through that, and all that BS is done pretty much for the most part.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because the head guy of the IRA or whatever ended up becoming part of the government and stuff, right?
Yeah.
As I recall. Yep.
He was always sort of that way. Like from the early '70s, he always sort of wanted to go to the ballot box. There was the other guy that was with him, McGuinness. He should have got shot in the back of the head.
Right.
Once the peace process, like he went and shook hands with a queen and everything. Like he should have got shot in the back of the head for that. Like for just going to shake hands with a queen for it. Like Adams, you can understand. McGuinness should never have done that.
Yeah.
Not that I don't have a slight inch about it again still, like, you know, so that's how you grew up.
Americans probably won't know what you're talking about, but
yeah. And it's funny though, because I remember as we were kids, like you didn't realize people were getting killed in bombs. So you used to hear about a bomb, so they'd have like a cordoned off, so you jump in your BMX and freaking go to like watch, because also it was like demolition, like, you know, just like boom, and then fucking buildings, glass flying, like, so to us it was like, yeah, this is awesome, like, you know? But then when you get older and older, you're like, oh shit, there's people being killed in these things.
Right. This is serious shit going on.
Yeah, you know.
They're not just trying to take buildings out.
Yeah. It's like crazy.
Madness. Yeah. Humans and the things we do to each other.
That's it, you know. That's it. War's money. That's all it's about.
Exactly.
It's all about the almighty dollar. All of it.
Yeah. Not making money unless you're blowing shit up and killing people.
Yeah.
Sadly. But that's been the way of the world for all of recorded history, so it's never gonna change.
It'll never change, you know.
No. I can't believe you've got the full love seat and the cuck chair.
Nice. Oh yeah. Well, I have a thought, like, so this is my living room, then I have a separate bedroom back there.
Oh yeah, you got a little suite.
Yeah, so it's all suite. So.
Hell yeah.
I have a TV here, and a TV in my bedroom as well too. So.
TV's everywhere. It's America. That's the way it works.
Yeah, that's it. Like, you know, yeah.
TV in every room.
Yeah, I know. Turn it an angle so when you're in the bathroom, you can still watch.
Right. I remember when I was a kid, you had one in the living room, and if you were really special, your parents had a little one in their room. Half the time, black and white. Nowadays, everyone's like, I have a TV in every room, and they're all 98 inches. Like, what?
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, back in the day when you had the two aerials on top and you were swinging the aerials every direction. Just the reception this way or that way, like, you know.
Rabbit, we called them. You'd start putting aluminum foil on them and shit.
Yeah. We had, so where I grew up fucking dirt poor, like, so there was certain, if you had a TV aerial on your roof of your house, you had to have a license for the TV. So BBC used to charge. So you had to have a license. So everybody, like, in your attics, it's fucking aerials, every shape, just sticking, like a little hole sticking out to your roof just to go and get TV signal. Like, get caught that you needed the license for them, like, you know, it's like.
Well, that's like, when they used to tax people for the amount of windows they had in their house.
Yeah.
And so you'll see like the old buildings where there's like half the windows are bricked up. People are like, why? Because they got tired of paying the taxes on that shit.
Yeah, just for your windows, like that.
Yeah. No, you want a window? You want sunlight? Give us money.
Yeah. Because
stone cold block.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Like, because the neighborhood I live in, like where my house is in New York, I was going to put an in-ground pool in, but if I put an in-ground pool in, it doubled my taxes. But if I put a pool with a big fucking deck around it that looks like it's in ground and you just walk on the deck, it doesn't mess with your taxes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where's the common logic in this, people? Like, it looks like an
There isn't any. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like,
Yep. Well, what else we got? Anything else you want to talk about?
Not much. I'm just busy doing around doing my
Tired
craft.
after a long day of work.
That's it. And what parts were you waiting on coming in?
You what?
What parts were you waiting for to come in?
Oh, bearings for these axles and stickers for the 4200 XL. I got the same Sany stickers or Sany or whatever it is that Mike has on his boom and house and everything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because it looks a lot like that in real life. And so I was like, perfect, way to go. So I got a hold of RC Plate Shop. They said it'd be 2 weeks, so I was hoping they'd be here today, but I knew there was a good chance it might be the beginning of next week. And I don't want to fill it up with hydraulic oil and get the film everywhere. And then try and apply stickers. I'll be cleaning it with rubbing alcohol forever trying to get them to stick. So I'm gonna be smart and let it sit until I get the stickers and then get it going.
Yeah, because that new excavator, that new one I just ordered, I sent them custom like paint collars. So I want it because everybody gets their freaking cats yellow, like, you know. So
yep.
I want a nice white one with like the black stripes coming down the side of it,
right?
Orange, white, and then the top piece all black. So I sent them. This is the collars I want, and this is like, so it'll come. Should come. Hopefully it comes. Them collars. You just never know.
And that's what a lot of people don't realize is you can order them. You know, if you're buying them brand new, you can order them in whatever color and with a bunch of other shit you want. You know, you want them from an IS6 to a Paladin, you can have them do that, whatever. Now, of course, the price goes like this every time you add shit, but
that's it.
Did they charge you extra for the custom paint?
Only an extra $45 or something for the custom paint.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
It's like, sure, why the hell wouldn't you do it? Like, you know, instead of 10 yellow ones sitting there, like, you know,
right?
It's like, yeah, which one's mine? I guess, like, you know, it's like, oh yeah.
That's why I was thrilled when RC 4-wheel drive back in the day did the sale on the green 360Ls. I guess no one wanted green, right? Everyone wanted the yellows, so they had them forever, and they had a couple left and wanted to clear them out. And then shit, it came with 4 or 5 of the buckets, and the price dropped like 10-15%. Yeah. So I was like, well, hell yeah, green it is. It's my favorite color anyways, and I don't mind. Not John Deere green, so it's okay.
Yeah. That's it. Why wouldn't you take it at that freaking rate, like, you know?
Mm-hmm. And then mine is the only green one ever. It's the only one I've ever seen. I don't think they did that many. Whenever I go anywhere, it's the only green and white version instead of the yellow.
Yeah. Which is better than, like, too, you know?
Yeah, and I know exactly which one's mine if there's 6 of them sitting there.
Yeah, that's it. Like, and that's what I figured with it. That's what I figured with a white one, too. It's like,
yep.
Everybody else will order it straight away in the yellow and then be like, oh, crap.
Yeah, and white's a color that a lot of the real heavy equipment has. You know, Terex and a few of the other ones use white. So Bobcat, a bunch of them. So it makes sense.
Because Tucon just came out with that new. They came out with a new 1/20th scale. The haul truck.
I saw that like a little version of what Ralph built.
Yeah, yeah. So I got him to set like everybody. So this batch they made 18 or something, and then the next batch is coming in 2 or 3 months. But I got him because I was going to buy one because it'd be nice for the bigger machinery, and then I got him to send me the dimensions for the trailer. And sure, the fucking D11 I have wouldn't even fit on the trailer. So I'm like, what the hell is the point in making a mine hauling equipment when mine equipment won't even fit on the fucking thing?
Yeah, because very little of it, except for the cheap diecast master stuff and whatnot, is 20th scale. Yeah. It's all 14th and 16th and 12th and shit. Mostly 14th.
Yeah. So the trailer is probably like, I don't know, 8 or 9 inches too short. Like, you know, you got 8 or 9 inches to it.
That's what I thought when I saw. I'm like, looks awesome, but it's 20th scale, so it's not gonna work worth the shit for me.
Yeah. The trailer's just too short for it. Like, you can fit the D10 on it, just about, but like,
right.
if D11, you want to fit a proper mining fucking dozer on it, like, you know.
It needs to be like the size Ralph built or bigger. I would love to get one with a tractor the size of my mining truck and then the appropriate 14th trailer. I'd fucking move the lawnmower around on it and shit.
That would be fucking, that would be insane, like, you know. That would be nuts.
Yep. I still want to get that 2350 Komatsu loader.
Yeah.
But it's expensive. But eventually someone's gonna have a nice used one for like $4,000. I'm gonna be like, yoink.
Yeah, that's it. Somebody will have it, like, you know. Hold on, let me go grab another beer.
Yeah, another beer time. How's that build going, Chris?
Good. I got the doors on this side.
Nice.
So on his, he doesn't make the doors open. They're just there for looks.
Right.
Modify it so the doors will actually open.
Hell yeah. What'd you use? Metal airplane hinges or something?
What's funny is he has you put the hinges on. They're little like dollhouse hinges.
Dollhouse, that's right. That's right.
But they don't open. So I was like, well, fuck that. If I'm putting hinges on, I want it open. So
Right.
like modified the files so that the doors open.
Nice.
Yeah, what would be the point in having it if the doors didn't open?
Yeah, I thought that was silly.
Having a generator.
Are you gonna build stuff
Yeah.
for inside the doors so when you open it, it all looks scale?
On a couple spots I might, but
Yeah.
there's some spots where it's just blank behind it. It's just where the battery goes.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You could build like a 3D plate that looks
I mean,
like
I could do a plate or something, but
yeah.
maybe.
Do a safe looking radiator or something, like, you know.
I mean, it's be a lot of effort to put in just for me and you to have one.
Right.
If I was selling them or something, maybe I'd put that effort in. But
Yeah, that'd be a lot of design work to make something look legit when you open the door.
yeah,
All the tubing
Yeah.
and pipes and block and shit. But it would
And they're
look
hard-
super cool.
it would
Yeah,
look
but
cool.
with the 3D printing now, like, you can make something really thin. It's just really thin. It just lips on it.
Yeah, the time is in the design work. That's what we're talking about, making it look like a real engine's in there or something, you know, or the real generator portion of it.
I'm sure somebody has something out there for the cat generator that they have. So I'm sure somebody has something that you could probably just shrink the file down or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Find shit and modify.
Yeah, Cults has every fucking thing. Like, can't find it in Cults 3D. It doesn't exist. Probably, but
Yeah, I know a lot of people that use that.
yeah, if it's not on there, it probably doesn't exist. Because that's even like my D10. That, like, that's where I put the piece on top of the blade. You know, like the extension thing. That's
Yep.
just 3D printed. Fucking, I just off Cults as well. Like, so.
Yeah, and it's held up, pushing dirt and rocks and shit, hasn't busted it up.
Yeah, pulls on perfect, like, too. So,
Good.
yeah.
Oh, Dylan. Drop it.
Yeah, because I was going to buy the RC 4-wheel drive, the bigger blade for it, and I'm like, I really want to spend 500 just on a freaking blade. Like, you know?
Yeah, I've got one sitting right there. I haven't put it on yet, but a lot of this shit's gonna wait until 2026 when I have free time.
Yeah.
I can't wait for next year. It's gonna be glorious.
Is that when you're finally out? Is that when you're finally out of this work? Yeah. Nice.
That'll be when I'm a free man again.
Yeah. People think owning I'd love to own a hobby shop, but there's fucking way more work in it than they ever would dream about, like, you know.
Yep. Owning any business for the most part, it's a lot of shit. And it never closes in your head. It's with you all the time. Like, I try to explain to people, I'm like, you have a shit ton of freedom to do what you want, yet you have none at all.
Yeah.
Because you're married to it. So if something comes up and you had plans, those plans are canceled and shit. So it's like anything, you gotta have the yin and the yang, right? You get the bonus of, I want to go here for a week and I can work remotely and got the guys taking care of shit there physically. And then the other times when you have that kind of shit planned or other stuff going on, all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I'm working 80 hours a week this week, you know?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, because basically now, like for you, it must be hard to get good help in the store too, because the younger
Yeah, it's
generation
pretty much
just
impossible
can't
anymore.
see it. Like, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
there's no, I don't know what it is. It just there's no fucking drive in them. Like, it's crazy.
And it's hard to compete with pay now because our wonderful mayor boosted us. Actually, I think the whole state. It might just be Orlando. I can't remember. Could be the whole state. But anyways, at least in Orlando, it's $15 an hour minimum wage. So when it was like $7.50, I'd start people out at like 10, $11. And then they perform well, you know, they'd get $1, $2 every year.
Yeah,
And then it goes up every year by $1. Now we're up to 15. It's like, well, if I start you out at 15, it's gonna take a while to get you way up because you're already starting out high for a hobby shop, you know. People working at hobby shops don't make fucking big money. It's not a big money job. The whole point is the perks of getting shit cheap and working in a hobby shop, you know, you're in the AC fucking around with RC all day. It's a pretty easy job. But yeah, it is what it is. So, but I had my fun for 10 years, met all my challenges, passed all my goals. Now I have no challenges. I'm bored. I'm over it. The industry's changing too much. The hobby's changing too much. So it's time to move on.
did you order yourself one of them new RC10s that Joyce was bragging on?
Which one?
The one he was bagging on there on Tuesday, the one with the Jeep body.
Oh, I was bagging on it too. That's not for me.
Yeah.
That one kind of broke my heart because now it's just like they're slapping RC10 on absolutely everything to try and make a buck off the legacy.
Yeah, it was like,
And that makes me sad, man, because I've been an AE guy for 35 years or whatever. So see that kind of shit happens like, oh, what's this company doing to my beloved associate?
It's crazy. In the last 6 months, there's been like 5 or 6 RC10s. It's like,
yeah. Well, Thunder Tiger's owned AE since like 2000 or something, but kind of just let AE still run its thing and do its own thing. You know, as long as it's successful, they left it alone.
Yeah.
It seems now Thunder Tiger is stepping in and running AE a lot more and like crank out the models, crank out the money.
Yeah.
One of my buddies I know he's not like in the industry per se anymore, but he has been for decades. He's like, yeah, it's 45 vehicles in 2025 was the order to him from Thunder Tiger.
That's crazy.
So that explains why like every week there's new shit coming out.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, like the 6x6 semi touring car they did.
Yeah.
I was like, well, this is a lot. But it's so off the wall. I don't really want one, but I'll take one just because it's off the wall and different and cool, you know? Like buying the weird Tamiyas. But this trail truck, I was like, yeah, I just can't get behind it. But a few people on my page posted, oh, yeah, I think it's dope. I'm going to get one. And I'm like, all right, at least they're going to sell some. But the vast majority conclusion was, bleh, what are they doing? White plastics on a crawler with the orange metal, and like this is just desperation looking.
Yeah, I know. It was like just a mix match of everything in it. But,
yeah. But hey, not my company, not my business, so they can do what they want. It kind of breaks my heart to see them do that, but there's nothing.
Well, that's the thing too, because some people out there younger, like, will have no clue what an RC10 really was.
Right.
And now they'll be like, oh, I got this new RC10. Talking to the likes of us, and they'll be like, it's fucking not new. That's like the old shit, and now they just made it worse, like, you know?
Right.
So.
Yeah. But most of the re-releases they've done I've liked. I think it's cool they did Masami's and Clifflets and some of those ones and stuff, Kinwalds. They're not 100% perfect, but they do a good job for a production version of it, right? Because those things were full of custom built parts by those guys. So a lot of them I like, but this trail truck, I was like, all right, there's the straw that broke the camel's back for me.
That's it.
I'm out on this one. I can't order one.
Yeah.
Now watch.
Yeah.
15, 20 years from now, that'll be the one that if you have it sealed new in a box, it'll be worth like $6K. And
Yeah,
I won't have one and be like, damn it. I should have
yeah.
just bought one to sit on and sell, even though I didn't want it. But we'll see. You can't have them all, anyways. They've been fucking bleeding me dry this year with all these re-releases.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys, I need some extra disposable income. Every time I start to catch back up, you're releasing another one. So bam, another $500 gone. So much for buying much heavy equipment for a while. As I have a brand new excavator sitting there, but that's just poor decisions.
Yeah.
Or excellent decisions, depending on how you look at it.
And the problem for me, like the fucking new excavator that I bought, like sitting around, come home from work, sitting around bored in the hotel, having a few beers on the phone. I'm like, okay, and then you're like, oh, what a bad decision you just made again. Like, it's like,
Uh-huh. Yeah, you got to be careful imbibing and looking at websites.
Yeah.
Bad things can happen.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning with an email. Shit, I did order that.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you're like,
done.
yeah, you wake up. Was I dreaming about that last night? So then you check your phone and it's like, oh, no, it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. Check the bank account and the email, and you're like, nope, that was real.
Yeah. That's it. Crazy. Yeah, because I've even been on Tank's live chat a few times, and I was fucking hammered by the time they ended the chat. Like normally the couch hours longer than that one. Even the guys have photos of me just snoring like fucking. I'd be internet shopping and then just fucking out cold like and everything. Nuts.
I've been there before, live chats, and people get wrecked and pass out. Like, hey, you still alive? Nope, out. Done for the night.
Yeah. The fuckers like they ended the stream one day and left the Zoom on, but then left the Zoom with just a photo of me sleeping on the couch. So I woke up and looked at the TV and was like, "Wait, what the fuck is happening?" Like, so confused. I was like, "What the hell?"
The whole time was watching me.
Yeah, it's like so fucking confused. Like, fuck it, you only live once. Like, you want shot at this life. Enjoy it.
Only one ticket. You gotta enjoy the ride.
That's it. Like, have fun when you can.
You gotta work hard and play hard. I watch a lot of people who just either always play hard or always work hard, and neither way works out very well.
No, it doesn't. Like,
you gotta balance that shit.
Especially when you get kids too, you gotta pay their fucking bills. Like,
yep.
Insuring my son right now, he just started driving, so insuring him. Like,
I'm sorry.
Crazy, like, too.
Especially in New York, I can't imagine how godly expensive it is for him up there.
It's fucking insane. Like,
you gotta tell him, like, if you ever get a ticket, your insurance is dropped. I'm not paying that premium increase.
Yeah, that's it. You're gone you're on your own for this one. Yeah. But he's a good kid though. I actually have to go to LA in 2 weeks' time. He's got a couple of shows that he just got booked for, like, cause he writes all his own music, plays all.
Oh, nice.
So he's self-taught himself drums, guitar, everything. Yeah. He just released the song there a few weeks ago. That's why I saw an agent he's flying out to LA to do a couple of shows.
Badass.
So I just I took a few days off. I said, listen, guys, I'm flying out to see him play the show. I'm not miss the shows, like,
Yeah. Yeah, you can't miss shit like that unless there's something that absolutely can't be stopped from you missing it. You got to be there.
That's it. And I already told him I have to test the groupies out before he gets near them, like,
You got to test them for you.
Yeah. I'll test them out just to make sure they don't give you any diseases.
I'll take the bullet for you, son.
Yeah, I'll fight the bullet this one.
I'll get that penicillin shot.
He's built immunities up. He's been doing it for so long.
Right. Sean's just immune now.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I guess. Almost 10 o'clock. I'm tired. We could probably call it. I'm guessing everyone else is tired.
That's it.
You guys got anything else you want to cover? Chris, John?
No, I think we're good. Chris, how are you making out with that? Have you ever done any more work in that fucking sound system or no?
Which one?
The one he was working
Yeah,
on.
which one?
The one for 14 scale.
I build like 5 a week.
Oh, the 14th scale one?
14 scale one. Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about like the sound system, not the music
Yeah.
system?
The sound system.
Oh God, no. I can never get that thing to work. It's all sitting right here in front of me. I got it to kind of work. It sounded like shit though, and
Yeah.
it's all about just formatting the sound files properly, and it's just I didn't have time for it.
No,
It's on the one of these days list.
that's it.
Sorry, yeah. My internet shit tonight.
Yeah.
Let's see. Like you froze right now. Oh, there you are. Back again.
All right. Well, I guess we will call it then for the night here at 10 o'clock and say peace out. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. We did take a
Yeah.
drastic drop in viewers. It was hilarious when you started saying cunt. It made my night. But yeah. So you guys have a great night, everybody. Huh?
I'm going to start a petition to say people are discriminating against my culture in America. Like,
There you go.
yeah, sign a
A bunch of
petition.
cunts anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. We will see you next week. Peace. Wait, there's the button.